Witnesses watch on. Police officers perform their duty as one of their own is taken to the hospital. Good evening. Police say a chase that crossed town lines ended in a collision. The crash brought down a light pole on top of a police cruiser with that officer inside. 29-year-old Officer Jonathan Negron has been with the Buffalo Police Department for 2 years. He is in the trauma unit at ECMC tonight in critical condition. GILAT MELAMED is live at ECMC as she walks us through the timeline that led to the officer's injuries.
Buffalo police cars remained here at ECMC throughout the day, where 29-year-old Buffalo police officer Jonathan Negron remains in critical condition. Fellow officers rushed him here this afternoon. This video from a witness shows the scene at Harlem Road moments after a light pole fell through C District Officer Jonathan Negron's car. Negron suffered a serious head injury.
This was a very short duration event that led to the horrific injury this officer sustained.
Police say a call came in at 12:58 for 4 people with a gun inside a white car. 3 minutes later, officers tried to stop the car at Crossman and Genesee. The car didn't stop, drove through Mount Calvary Cemetery and crashed into 2 parked cars and a light pole. The pole fell through Officer Negron's car. Dave Lucas says he saw the suspects run from the car in 2 different directions.
Couldn't believe what I was seeing, and then what I was seeing to the left of me, and I just had to help him. I just felt compelled to help.
Lucas says he started running with an officer chasing 2 suspects alone.
The suspects were running down Mafalda and went down about 2 or 3 houses and started to cut through the backyard. I knew that there was no fence behind this building, so I ran behind the building and got in front of them. As they were hopping the fences, I was already in the cemetery waiting for them. And they got like 10 yards into the cemetery and just gave up.
Police say the suspects were not injured. Local and state agencies worked to recreate the accident. The cars were taken away around 6:15.
Any officers involved in a pursuit, they are constantly updating radio as to their location. So utilizing that information, witnesses, other officers that had seen it or were part of it, that's how you reconstruct the path that the pursuit.
In a statement, Buffalo Police Benevolent Association President John Evans says, quote, "Obviously through his actions, Jonathan is a dedicated officer from the C District, saying he's demonstrated a strong work ethic from day one." Police say all 4 suspects were taken to BPD headquarters. No word yet on any charges or if police found evidence that could have been thrown from the car.
GILAT police say they have a restrictive chase policy, but this one did cross into another community. What do they mean by restrictive in this case?
Jeff, this chase did end in Cheektowaga about 4 minutes after it started in Buffalo. BPD Captain Jeff Ronaldo says a no chase policy is different from a restrictive chase policy, and that generally car chases are not allowed unless under certain circumstances, like a violent felony crime was committed. Ronaldo says the department will be reviewing this pursuit to see if it followed their policy. Live in Buffalo, GILAT MELAMED, 7 Eyewitness News.